I don't know. Oh, we're on air. Hey, everybody, I'm Shane. I'm here with Erin, Enderlin,
Hello.
and Chris Canterbury.
Hello.
Enjoyed the show tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah,
This
thank
is
you so
this
much.
the first time for both y'all, correct?
It is.
I forget sometimes. I've been here a long time, so
Yeah.
I'm like I forget who plays here sometimes. But I usually start these off with the history of us and the artist, and we're making history today. So where are y'all from? Where's right now?
I'm from Arkansas originally,
Arkansas?
and I live in Nashville, Tennessee now.
Okay, Nashville.
I grew up in North Louisiana, and I also live in Tennessee.
Everybody flocks
Nashville.
to Nashville.
It's where you go, man. It's where
Apparently,
you go.
even like all the metal guys are going to Nashville now. Like Dave Mustaine lives there. Mick Mars, something in the
Everybody's going to Nashville, it seems like.
water. We go for the Americana Festival. We did for
Nice.
many years in a row, and it seems like every time we go, it's just like we even notice. It seems to be.
I'll be playing the Americana Festival this year.
We're not
I will
going.
also.
We always stay at the Hermitage, is where we like to stay, and we couldn't get a room for less than like $9,000. So we're not going this year. Maybe next year we'll get back out there. But I'm gonna ask y'all some of these crazy, hard hitting questions. You ready for this?
All right, I'm ready.
What is the first record you purchased with your own hard earned cash money?
Ooh, my
Our
own
LP,
money?
our CD, our tape. Yes, the one you wanted to get.
I know this one off the top of my head. Oasis, What's the Story, Morning Glory.
Oh, okay. You know, I'm an recently converted Oasis fan. I didn't like them forever.
Welcome to our side.
Yeah, you know, I think it's because those two brothers are kind of, lack of a better word, jackasses. But
Hey, man.
that's a great record.
Yeah, I think that's what made them great. That's what made them great.
Yeah, I guess so.
Still one of my favorite records.
It's a good record. What do you got?
Mine was a twofer that I bought with my own money, and it was actually a cassette tape.
Okay.
And it was Reba, The Last One to Know, and Whoever's in New England.
Okay. All right. Staying on course with the Reba. And then
Consistent, if nothing else.
what was your first concert? What was the first one that you wanted to go to? Like you didn't. I mean, you could do both. Like you got drugged to it, and then you wanted to go to it. But
Reba.
Reba, you did say you saw him and said, "Oh, this is going to be a lot of repeats." But
With Aaron Tippin and Travis Tritt. There was a lot of great hair that night.
yeah.
I mean, actually, I think the first concert that I went to was a George Strait, Reba McEntire concert.
Oh wow.
But the first one that I wanted to go to
Right.
was Rage Against the Machine and Wu-Tang Clan.
Well, but that's pretty solid. You didn't go?
I did. No, I mean,
Oh, you
the
did?
First one like that. Well, I wouldn't,
Where was that?
in Dallas.
Okay.
Did
Reunion
you
Arena.
say when or where?
No, where?
In Dallas.
Reunion Arena. Or was it at like
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's
I
really-
think it's what it was then.
yeah, that's a pretty nice one.
Like I was young. It's been a long time ago.
So to conclude my first part of the interview, what was the first artist you put on a pedestal? Like this is my person. It's gonna be Reba, isn't it? I mean, I had to know that. I knew when you said Reba again, so you can answer Reba again.
I was watching the Ralph Emery show, which I went back and looked at the dates. It was in the late 80s, and she's saying, somebody should leave. And I was like, this.
That's it. Yeah.
But, because I listened to my grandpa's record collection a lot, but he mainly had guys in his collection. So my first records, like vinyl records, were Willie and Waylon, the Statler Brothers, Kenny Rogers, Conway Twitty. So I loved all of it. But when
Right.
I saw Reba, I was like,
Girls can do this too.
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. No shame in that. I mean, it's good that it's consistent.
Okay. So, like, do you mean the first artist you put on a pedestal as a fan, or the one that you put on as a writer?
I
Like
would-
somebody because that's two different answers.
Well, you can answer both of them, but I mean,
as like-
either way.
The first, probably the first band, artist band that I was really into that I put was either Pearl Jam or Nirvana,
Okay.
because that would have been around the time that I was
Right.
But the first writer that I ever put on a pedestal was, and still there, is a Guy Clark.
Okay. Nice.
For doing writers, I feel like I have to say Matraca Berg also.
Tracy Byrne.
Matraca Berg.
Oh, okay. All right, nice. So, was there ever a moment in your life that you had an aha moment? Like, that you saw a lyric, TV show, heard a song that was like, I want to do this for a living? Or was it just sort of is sort of there, sort of kind of fell into it, or was it that particular light bulb moment? And I've been doing this for like 2 years, and it's been pretty 50-50 on the answers on this.
I don't know if there was I mean, there's been times where when I remember like playing, like writing, when I transitioned into kind of like playing, into doing my own stuff, it was like really heavily influenced on just listening to like Guy Clark's old number one, and even just in old gospel, like some old like Hank Williams gospel records, and some old gospel records and stuff. But I mean, I feel like I just kind of like found that.
Right.
I discovered it one day, and it's like, oh man, like this, like I want to do this.
Okay.
I was definitely like way into music early on, but I think one of the real moments for me, I'll just get really sad because this is what I do, but I had an amazing guitar teacher, Terry Holmes, who he had played with Chet Atkins and Emmylou Harris and a bunch of folks like that, and he really encouraged me with my own songs. I was, learning to play guitar and wanted him to help me figure out what I was hearing, how to translate that when I'm writing. And he would pull in students out of the hall and stuff and be like, you got to listen to this girl's song. And he ended up being diagnosed with cancer when I was in high school, and we kind of stayed in touch, and he wrote me a letter and was like, you only get to live once, and so you should do what you love, and you're really good at this, so you should keep doing it.
Okay. All right, that's a cool story. So you're commissioned to do a Mount Rushmore of artists. You get two. Who are you putting up there? Well, that's kind of tough. I was kind of put you on. I know Reba's going to be one of them, and this is personal. You don't have to think. It's all you're the one.
Why do we only get two?
You can have 4 apiece.
It's a big mountain.
Reba, Dolly, Tina Turner. Ooh, the 4th is going to be hard. I'll probably just put Matresa on there.
Okay, all women. Nice.
All right, my Guy Clark.
Okay.
Eddie Vedder.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man.
His ukulele song with the ukulele.
It's about the gospel song that he just did with yeah. That's Radney Foster. It's my favorite living songwriter.
He plays here quite a bit. Guy Clark played here too. I don't think we had any of yours.
I'd probably say Jerry Jeff after that.
Jerry Jeff.
Yeah,
Okay.
just get round it out with where Eddie's the odd man out.
No way. So here's the big question tonight. What are we Hulu and Netflix, and you got any good shows for us?
The Bear.
The Bear. I can't watch it. It's too much like running this place.
I imagine.
I mean, it's not the same thing, but
right.
Rusty and Teresa went burned through that.
The Bear, and I don't know if you've ever seen Roadies that used to be on Showtime, and then it's a Cameron Crowe series.
I've heard of it.
And it was like terrible reviews on Showtime, but it's for people in the music industry. People like it. Like it's a great. It's
like everybody's in that too, right? Like
it's a big. It's like a lot of good music. Like I'm not, no spoilers, but it's like the last episodes.
Pretty good.
Great music.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, but it's Hulu, like it got canceled on Showtime, and they like took it off there.
So it's on Hulu?
But Hulu picked it up, and it's on Hulu now.
I'll have to check that out.
Roadies.
That's going to be tough for me, but it's probably going to be any number of foreign horror movies or series.
I've seen them all. I watched the Books of Blood last night. Have you seen that? I
haven't watched that one yet. It's on my list, so.
I just got done reading the book, actually, I like Clive Barker, though, so it was good. I enjoyed it, so yeah, check that out.
Excellent.
So to end this interview, we do some either-ors.
Oh.
Now, just because you say you like one does not mean you dislike the other one. You don't have to answer them if you don't want to. Jim Lauderdale didn't answer any of them because he probably knows half the people. So he was very nice about it, but he was like kind of, I don't answer that. Anyways, the first one's the universal Beatles or Stones.
Steedles and Bones.
The best answer I had was Stones on a Friday and the Beatles on a Sunday.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, Ringo Starr cut one of my songs, so I feel like I have to say the Beatles.
Probably so. Dolly or Aretha?
I'm not choosing between the two of them.
That seems wrong.
It's just preference on the music. It doesn't mean,
But I'll take Dolly. If it was on a desert island, you're like, you can only have one of these.
If you'll take
Okay.
Dolly, I'll take Aretha.
All
That
right.
sounds like a good.
Very diplomatic of y'all. Elvis or Sinatra?
Sinatra.
Neither.
Neither. Don't think what they're. Okay, fine. Willie or Johnny?
Oh my God.
They're not supposed to be easy.
Willie.
Willie. You're in Texas, even though I'm a Johnny guy. So.
Willie was my first favorite song, my first song that I learned to play, but Johnny Cash is from Arkansas, and I can't. You'll have to cut my arms off.
With these kind of questions, I'm going to take the one that's still living.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Can't offend the other.
He could still cut
It'd
one of your
still
songs.
be Willie.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
Prince.
Prince.
Neither.
Gaga or Madonna?
Wait, what was the first choice?
Lady Gaga or Madonna?
Oh, Madonna. I mean, I love Lady Gaga too, but
I'm the same boat. Madonna was the original.
I don't have a honestly, I'd probably take Lady Gaga.
she's amazing.
Yeah, she's awesome.
They're both amazing. Soundgarden or Pearl Jam? I already know this answer.
I don't know enough about them.
I'm a huge Chris Cornell fan, so.
Oh, this is. I mean, yeah, I'll take Pearl Jam, but only with the caveat that I can't see Soundgarden anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
It's true.
Metallica or Sabbath?
Sabbath all day long.
Sabbath all day long. You don't listen to that either? I know you don't.
I have listened to both of them, but I can't identify them.
Well, how about NWA or Beastie Boys then?
Oh, Beastie Boys.
I'm trying to do all the genres.
NWA
Yeah, I know
all day
you're
long.
doing-
All day long.
Billie Eilish or Adele?
Adele?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Adele.
Adele. Last one, and everybody gets mad at me about this one, but you probably won't. John Prine or Bob Dylan?
Oh, John Prine.
John Prine. That could have been anybody.
But Dylan can still cut one of your songs.
That could have been anybody in Bob Dylan, and I would have chosen it.
So, on that note, who is the most overrated band performer out there? Who do you feel is the most overrated? I've already said mine. REM, the Eagles. Give me
Aaron
some more.
Enderlin.
Who?
Yeah, that's true. Erin Enderlin. And Chris Canterbury.
There we go.
Y'all are so diplomatic. This was so diplomatic. That's all I really have for you. Thanks for sitting down with me.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank y'all.
All right.